Hi everyone, in this demo we're going to put together all the techniques that we've just followed: the watercolouring of stamped images, die cutting and making a background, and we're going to put them together and we're going to make this card. So already I've prepared the background that we made in the demo, and I've stamped it using one of Sheena's stamps images, and it's the base of the Sweet William, and I've literally stamped it halfway onto the background. We covered the watercolouring technique with the stamped images, and this again I've already prepared, and I've put 3D foam pads on the back of it. I'm just going to peel the back off and place it onto my background, roughly about there. And then to get the flowers, what I've done is I've placed them in a ring with the flower in the centre at the back. So that's what we'll do. So I've used a larger one, which we'll take and peel the foam from and pop that in the centre. Again, these flowers have been made using the watercolour and ink technique, and we'll finish them off with some liquid pearls and some of the tonic Nouveau drops as well. So just get rid of that. I've literally, as I've stamped the image and I've put 3D foam on the back, I'm going round the inner centre image and taking the flowers all the way around. Now what you could do is shape them before you put them on and give it a little bit of a 3D effect. As you can see, it just takes a little bit of time to peel them off, like so. So then we've got our flowers on the background, and then I've got the leaves that I've already stamped and painted. I'm going to curl those slightly, and I'm going to use 3 of these. Very forgiving because it doesn't matter which way around you use them. So again, curl all 3. I'm going to add a touch of glue on the end at the back, like so, and I'm going to pop that in there underneath the middle image. I'm going to do the same with this one, a little bit of glue, and pop it in there. I'm using glossy accents because I find it dries quite quickly. Again, very forgiving and you can't see it, and it's ideal if you're working with flowers and delicate work. So those are our leaves. Oops, got a foam pad there. Those are our leaves, and then I've already stamped and cut out 2 tags. I made these in the matching background, and I am going to literally add a little bit of glue along the top of the tag there and pop one over the other like so, and then using a 3D foam pad I'm going to pop one on the back of the tag, and I'm going to add that to the bottom of the card like so. And then in one of the demonstrations I showed you how to tint ribbon to match your ink pads. This was a piece of white ribbon, and I've literally tinted it one edge, one side I've used the green and the other side I used the pink, so it tones in very nicely with the colours that I've used. I'm putting a little blob of glossy accents onto my tag and putting the bow on like so. Now for the next bit I've used Cosmic Shimmer, Vintage Pink, and I always test them on a piece of wax paper to make sure they're working. And in the centre of each flower I've added just a tiny little bit like so. I've added it in each one like so, and then I've used a second cosmic shimmer in dark bronze. Again, test it. Now this is a little bit of a different effect. So where we've already put the pink, we're going to squeeze the tube slightly and we're just going to touch the top of the pink to get just a tiny little bit of the bronze on top like so. So you're mixing the colours. Then to finish it off, I would normally leave it to dry slightly, but obviously I want to show you how I got the finished effect. I take my glossy accents and I put one drop over the top of the two colours that I've just used like so, and it makes a bubble effect round the pearl drop. There we go. I'll do it for all of them, but as I say, normally I would let it dry slightly before I did this bit. There we go. And there we are, finished. You're going to let that dry and then you can put it onto your card front or use it in a scrapbook page. And that's the one that we started with, and that's the one that we've made. So I'd like to thank you all for watching. Please watch again.